Thanks for joining us. I'm here at the Israel Strategy Conference 2022, and I'd love to talk with Russ Coff from the University of Wisconsin about his keynote speech, which is going to happen in the next few minutes. So, Russ, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's great to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit about your speech? Give us a little preview of what you're going to discuss and some of the implications.
So I'm going to talk about how little I know is the essence of it. When I started in this area, strategic human capital, I felt like I knew a fair amount. And what I have discovered over time is the things that I thought I knew were largely wrong, which means that there's an opportunity. So my overall message is going to be, wow, this is the land of opportunity. Oftentimes we feel like we know things and there aren't interesting things to research. And I guess my main message is going to be, wow, there's a lot of work to do. We need to get to work.
Very nice. And can you give us a little preview of some of the things that you find very interesting in strategic human capital, where you see some opportunities?
So broadly, what I would say is that labor markets are incredibly inefficient, and some of our theory is focused on labor market efficiency in ways that I no longer believe are possible. And that means there are opportunities for firms to create capabilities that we used to think these markets were reasonably efficient and would value skills in ways that I don't think are mostly possible at this point. Which makes it interesting in many ways. Also, it creates some challenges for firms to manage human capital internally that maybe we didn't necessarily know were serious problems previously.
Very interesting. Maybe I could just ask you a little bit about this, post-COVID period, where there's been like a lot of people quitting their jobs and moving, a lot more mobility now. What's your take on that?
So I have heard a bit. I won't be talking about this in the keynote, but I have heard people wondering whether remote work was going to mean sort of the end of human capital as a source of advantage, because people would be mobile to new firms without actually moving to a new community. And moving to a new community is a substantial relocation cost, right? That many people are not willing to incur. And I guess what I would say is my belief is where there will be additional mobility constraints. People are not going to move freely and suddenly have so much bargaining power that there will be no more advantage from human capital. So it will be interesting to see what comes, because I think there's a lot of change.